Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have the lineup for Monster Jam Slam Series 137, the event. So here are the fill trucks. Just look for your name. Look what truck you guys are in. Got more signups, so that is good. Ending it all off with Radical Rescue, which is Hobby Buddy 99. And here we are with Monster Jam Slam Series 137. There's a second race in the bathroom edition. So here's all your matchups. Couple debut trucks. Ending it all off with Crackhead, Psycho Shaker. So without further ado, we're gonna kick things off with Zombie, Burn Victim Zombie, and Monster Mutt. So Monster Jam Slam Series 137, the second race in the bathroom edition is underway. And what a race to start off. And your first winner is going to be Burn Victim Zombie. Next up, we have the Black El Toro Loco taking on Tropical Thunder. And Black El Toro Loco blocks Tropical Thunder for the win. Next up, we have Backwards Bob taking on the Sheer Madness Gravedigger. And it's gonna be Backwards Bob wins. Next up, we have Wolf's Head taking on Yellow El Toro Loco. And it's gonna be Wolf's Head. Next up, we have Monster Mutt Rottweiler taking out the Blackout Max D. And good race, and it's gonna be the Blackout Max D. Next up, we have the Reckless El Toro Loco taking out Double Decker. And Reckless El Toro Loco blocks Double Decker for the win. Next up, we have an Elementals battle between Earthshaker and Zombie. And it's gonna be Zombie, wow, with a huge lead. Next up, we have another Elementals battle between Dragon and Megalodon. Oh, Megalodon got too fast. That will cost him. Dragon's gonna get the win. Next up, we have a Boneyard battle between Calavera and Mohawk Warrior. Oh, what a race! Did Calavera get that upset win? That was the closest race so far today. Let's go straight down. It is Calavera. Next up, we have Reckless Gravedigger taking on 30th Anniversary Gravedigger. And 30th Anniversary flips over that costume. It's going to go to the Reckless Gravedigger. Next up, we have Alien Invasion taking on Hurricane Force. And Alien Invasion wiggles off that costume. Hurricane Force is going to get the win. Next up, we have Bad News Travels Fast taking on El Toro Loco. Oh! Very, very close race. And just barely El Toro Loco. Next up, we have Jester taking on Iron Outlaw. And it's going to be Iron Outlaw, just barely. Next up, we have Northern Nightmare taking on S to the Avenger. Whoa! What happened to Northern Nightmare? He just wiggles off, and S to the Avenger is going to get the win. Next up, we have Radical Rescue taking on Dragon. And what a race! Down to the wire, and it is Dragon. Next up, we have Slinger taking on Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It's gonna be Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Hearts and prayers go to Scott Hartsock. Next up, we have Wallflower taking on Horsepower. It's gonna be good race. Horsepower. Next up, we have Battle Ride Trucks, El Toro Loco, and Earthshaker. And El Toro Loco blocks Earthshaker for the win. Next up, we have Gravedigger taking on BKT in our Ride Trucks battle. they make contact and BTT gets the win. What an upset race. Next up, we have Maximum Destruction taking on Gravedigger the Legend. And it's going to be Gravedigger the Legend. Next up, we have Bulldozer taking on Stone Crusher. It's going to be a Bulldozer. Here we go. Oh, next up, we have Tropical Thunder. Not Tropical Thunder. Aftershocks versus... Really? Alright, guys. Now, let's try this again. Until Aftershock decides to take off. Next up, we have Thunder 4x4 taking on Aftershock. It's gonna be Thunder 4x4. Next up, we have Full Charge taking on Joker. Whoa! And it's gonna be Full Charge. Next up, we have Gravedigger taking on Soldier of Fortune. And Soldier of Fortune comes back with the win. Next up, we have Max D Yellow taking on Pirate's Curse Boneyard. And Pirate's Curse Boneyard is gonna get the win. Next up, we have Avenger taking on Max Contrast Dragon. It's gonna be Max Contrast Dragon. Next up, we have Whiplash taking on Dragonoid Gold. And Whiplash runs away. Next up, we have Silverdigger taking on OCD Meltdown. Oh! And it's gonna be OCD Meltdown. Next up, we have an Overcast battle between Max D and Zombie. And they both make contact, and Zombie's gonna get the win. And your final race in round number 1 is Kraken Saigon Shaker. And it's gonna be Kraken. Alright guys, here are all your races in round number 2. 30 trucks were eliminated, 30 trucks are remaining. Ending it all off with Kraken and Overcast Zombie, so without further ado, we're gonna kick it all off with Burn Victim Zombie and Black El Toro Loco. Here we go, round number 2 is underway. And Burn Victim Zombie gets too fast, they'll give the win to Black El Toro Loco. Next up, we have Backwards Bob taking on Wolf's Head. And Wolf's Head gets too fast, I'll get the win to Backwards Bob. Next up, we have Black LMXG taking on Reckless El Toro. And it's gonna be Reckless El Toro with the block. Next up, we have Zombie Elementals taking on Dragon Elementals. Battle of the Elementals. And Zombie rolls over with it and saves it. He will get the win. Next up, we have Reckless Gravedigger taking on Calavera. And they both go. But if you go straight down, it's gonna be Calavera. Next up, we have Hurricane Force taking on El Toro Loco. It's gonna be El Toro Loco. Next up, we have Iron Outlaw taking on S10 Avenger. And Iron Outlaw is gonna get the win with a block and a roll. Next up, we have Monster Mutt Dalmatian taking on Dragon. And it's gonna be Dragon. Next up, we have Horsepower taking on Ride Truck El Toro. It's gonna be Horsepower. Next up, we have BKT taking on Gravedigger the Legend. It's gonna be Gravedigger the Legend. Next up, we have Bulldozer taking on Thunder 4x4. It's gonna be Bulldozer. Next up, we have Full Charge taking on Soldier of Fortune. It's gonna be Full Charge with the block. Next up, we have Max Contrast Dragon taking on Pirate's Curse Boneyard. And it's gonna be Dragon. Next up, we have Whiplash taking on OCD Meltdown. And it's gonna be OCD Meltdown. Wow. And the final race of round number 2 is Kraken and Zombie. It's gonna be Kraken. Alright guys, here's all your matchups in round number 3. And Kraken needs a fast loser. And I'm gonna randomize a truck. And we won't need any more fast losers from here on out. And it's gonna be Wolfstead. So without further ado, we're gonna kick things off with El Toro Loco Black and Backwards Bob. Here we go. And it's gonna be the Blackout El Toro Loco. Next up, we have Reckless El Toro Loco taking on Elemental Zombie. It's gonna be El Toro Loco. Next up, we have El Toro Loco taking on Calavera. And it's gonna be El Toro Loco. Next up, we have Iron Outlaw taking on Dragon. And Dragon is gonna get the win. Next up, we have Horsepower taking on Grey-Deer the Legend. And Grey-Digger the Legend comes back for the win. Next up, we have Full Charge taking on Bulldozer. It's gonna be Bulldozer. Next up, we have OCD Meltdown taking on the Max Contrast Dragon. It's gonna be Max Contrast Dragon. OCD flips. And your final race in round 3 is Kraken and Wolfstead. And Wolfstead gets the win. Alright guys, here's your Championship 8. We're gonna kick it all up with the battle of the El Toro Locos Reckless and Blackout. So round number 4 is underway. And it's gonna be the Blackout El Toro Loco. Next up, we have El Toro Loco taking on Dragon. And it's gonna be Dragon. Next up, we have Bulldozer taking on Grey-Deer the Legend. And it's gonna be Bulldozer. And your final race of round 4 before the quarterfinals is Max Contrast Dragon and Wolfstead. Wolfstead flips over the custom and gives the win to Max Contrast Dragon. Alright guys, here's your Championship 4 trucks. Inside the Blackout El Toro Loco, looking to go back to back is Michael Jackson Boy Wilkins. Inside Dragon, we have Dylan the Autobolt. Inside the Bulldozer, we have Nathan Webb. Inside the Max Contrast Dragon, we have Miniwell YT. So let's kick it all off with Dylan the Autobolt and Michael Jackson Boy Wilkins. Here we go, quarterfinals. And it's gonna be the Blackout El Toro Loco. So sorry to Dylan the Autobolt. Who is gonna join Michael Jackson Boy Wilkins in the championship race? Is it gonna be his best friend Miniwell YT, the Max Contrast Dragon? Or is it going to be Nathan Webb and Bulldozer looking for her second win? It is going to be Nathan Webb. Alright guys, here is your championship race. Inside the Blackout Toro Loco, we have Michael Jackson Boy Wilkins looking for his 4th win. And inside of Bulldozer, we have Nathan Webb looking for his 2nd win. Both of these trucks are one-time champions. And now we're crowning another champion. And we're crowning another champion and another championship truck. Well, your winner of Monster Jam Time Series 137, the second racing in the bathroom edition, is going to be none other than... Ooh, what a close race. But we go straight down. Just barely, look at the top of your screen. It is going to be Nathan Webb. And I will prove it to you guys. That is clearly Nathan Webb. I'm going to turn El Toro Loco sideways. And look at how close that is. You can't get any closer than that. So Nathan Webb in Bulldozer is a 2-time champion. Congratulations, man. You deserve this win. You finally got our win on my channel. First you won in the Train Truck Zombie, and then you win in Bulldozer. So, congratulations, man. You deserve this win. Michael Jackson, Boy Wilkins, you were so close to getting your 4th win, man. Better luck to you in Series 138. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. More videos coming soon. Congratulations to Nathan Webb for taking in his 2nd win on my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. 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 Hey.